name is Thomas LEDFORD, aka Taxman 88, and I'm here to talk about how to earn more money inside of your mentorship business, or coaching business, or consulting business. How you look at yourself when it comes to what you do as far as helping someone get a result much quicker, much smoother, and much cheaper than they can do for their own selves is what I'm really talking about. So when it comes to my mentorship business, where I specialize in helping individuals start their own tax preparation business, they smart enough to know that, hey, based on their own, they don't have the knowledge, they don't have the skills, they don't have the training, they don't have the understanding on how do you make that happen. And even though they might go do their own research and Google and do this and do that, even with those strategies, it still is sufficient for them to be able to go out and start their own tax preparation business, get it up and running, start to make money, start to grow, and start to do all the things they need to do to have a business on their own. So the smart move to make is to invest in yourself by investing in someone else who much higher up in the food chain than you are when it comes to starting your own business. See, I know how to start my own tax preparation business. I've been there and done that. I help clients do the same thing. And so it was just a logical choice for me to shift over to creating my own mentorship program that was designed to help people start their own tax preparation business. And so when it comes to starting a business, my ideal client is people that's new to start their own business. My ideal client is people who new to start their own business, and they know that based on their own skills, knowledge, and understanding, they don't have what it takes to make it happen in a sufficient manner that would cost them way more money and frustration than it ever would if they had to rely on themselves to make it happen. And so the smart move is to invest in yourself by investing in someone else. And so that's what people do when they out here. They go on to Google and type in how to start your own tax preparation business, or your tax preparation firm, or your tax preparation company, however you want to type that in. You do that inside Google, it's going to give you some search results that you got to go click through each one to see what they're talking about, to see if this information is sufficient and accurate enough for you to rely on and even go implement. And that's all about really how to. There's no one there that's going to guide you through but me, because my mentorship program was designed to help you start your own tax preparation business from A to Z, from scratch, no matter where you are, experience to no experience, it don't matter to me. If you got a heart's desire to start your own tax preparation business, I got your back, I got your best interest, and I'm here to help you get results much quicker and faster than you can do on your own understanding. And that's why people look for mentors, coaches, and consultants, because they're trying to get a result inside their life. They don't want to have to count on what they can do, because they know what they can do is not going to be sufficient enough. It's not going to be adequate enough. It's going to take too much time. And they know if they don't get a result quick enough based on their own, they'll quit before they get started. And so quitting is not an option. Then you want to take the next path to success, and that's going out here and doing your research, doing your due diligence, finding out who has a mentorship, coaching, or consulting program already in place, who much higher up the food chain than you, who already have an established, successful business that they can talk about, that they can show you, that they can paint a picture for, just let you know that this is what I did to get started. These are mistakes I made. These are things you don't want to do. These are things you definitely want to do. And so that's what I provide for the members that fall into my mentorship program, who invest in themselves by investing in my program, is that I'm my own live case study on the do's and don'ts of being in business, especially in the tax preparation business. And so the results I'm able to help them get is much faster and quicker and smoother than they can get on their own. And so the challenges of starting your own tax preparation business right now is with the government trying to open back up, especially when it comes to the IRS system, and the doors to the system being fully not operational at this point. The 4 steps to starting your own tax preparation business is what we get started with right away. And so when I'm talking to a client or a potential client on the phone, or through email, or through text, I want to find out right away, do they have certain financial credentials already in place? Because that's one of the challenges of being able to create a secure account on irs.gov. That's the first phase of being able to get to the next phase, is being able to create a secure account through irs.gov, where they ask you, do you have a credit card? Do you have an auto loan? Do you have a mortgage? Do you have a line of credit? Do you have a student loan? And that's one of the items on the financial list that they ask you, do you have? Because when it comes to setting up a secure account, the IRS must be able to identify you before they let you get the account. So that's the information that they rely on to be able to identify you. We create a secure account. And even with people who have those items, they still have issues with being able to create a secure account right away. But the key is, as long as you have one of those things on the list and we keep trying, we keep working at it, we may have to call them a few times, but the bottom line is I'm able to help them create the secure account. I'm able to help them take it to the next phase, which is put in the e-file provider's application, which is a two-part process where you fill out the application, you put your business credentials on it, and you get 2 fingerprint cards done and sent in for a background check. And so while we go through this process, the first thing we do is we get your business credentials set up. I ask you if you want to start off with the freeway, meaning we're going to set your credentials up with an EIN number and what business name you want to use. That's free. Now, if you want to incorporate off top, then we talk about the different options on as far as incorporating and how much it's going to cost based on what states you want to incorporate in. And so from there, we get those things out the way. Then we put that information on the e-file provider's application. We submit it with the fingerprint cards, and before you know it, they're approved. They got their EFIN, which stands for Electronic Filing Identification Number. I have them print that out, and I have them save that to their computer because they're gonna need that letter. They're gonna need an IRS letter with the EIN number and do a business name on it, and they're gonna need a PTIN, which stands for Prepared Tax Identification Number. So those 3 documents, which comes in the form of a letter, they need to have saved to their computer already. So when it's time to go get the professional software and educate them on what third-party bank we're going to work with, that information that they just gathered to start their own tax preparation business that's already saved on their computer, and now we can forward it over to the software company and to the third-party banks for their approval to be able to provide third-party banks to their clients who don't want to pay up front. So if you ever went to a tax service, you never paid up front, there's a third-party bank that we work with that collects our fees on our behalf. And so that's the third-party bank that I'm talking about. I'm not talking about Chase or Bank of America or any of these banks, because a lot of them are not inside the program. The program is a designated program that's outside of traditional banking rules and regulations. And so you got to be a part of that program, which collects refunds on the behalf of the clients and on the behalf of the business owner. And so that's the third party situation I'm talking about. And so once we have all these things set up and we approve of these things, now we send this paperwork over showing the software company that we have the e-file number, which we must have in order to buy professional software in the first place. And then we have to show that same letter to the third party banks, which is part of their requirement of the application process that we go through with them, and along with compliance training that go along with that. Apologize for getting off track. Let me get back on track when it comes to the topic of how to make more money inside of your mentorship, coaching, and consulting business. And when it comes to that, I gave you an example of how I make more money. And that's because I'm able to help clients get the results they can't get on their own. So no matter what industry you're in, no matter what type of coaching, mentorship, or consulting business you offer, you want to be able to get them the results that they can't get on their own and make it much smoother and simpler for that to happen, which makes you look like the greatest of all time in their eyes. So I got women that I'm working with who love me because I'm able to give them the results they couldn't get on their own. I'm able to give them the basic tax preparation knowledge training that they couldn't get on their own. So that's how I earn more money, because I'm able to help my clients get a result that they couldn't get by themselves. And so that's one small fraction of how to earn more money as a mentor, coach, or consultant. Another aspect of how to make more money is based on your mindset. It's based on your thinking. There's certain things about us that blocks us from making money in the first place. And that's the way we think. That's the way we see ourselves. That's the way we see our business. That's the way we see others. And that's the way we see the world. And so those things are not in alignment with what we're trying to do for our startup business. Then those are roadblocks that's in the way of us going forward when it comes to being successful in whatever business model we happen to be trying to implement inside of our business. It's things that's blocking us and stumbling us and causing us confusion and frustration that we got to get rid of. And so that's those are the things I talk about with the clients that I'm working with, when it comes to starting your own tax preparation business, because there's some things that's not directly related to the knowledge and skills that you need to learn that's going to help you to be successful inside your business. And so those are the things that you don't really hear much about when it comes to doing your research and finding someone to work with when it comes to starting your own business, no matter what it is. In general, it's just certain topics and knowledge and information that's very limited. And so if you're blessed to run into someone who has that type of knowledge, who can help you to start your own business and help you to show you that, hey, you provide the service of tax preparation is great, but there's some other areas that we got to work on that's going to allow you to be successful, allow you to be sustainable, allow you to be profitable, allow you to be here and retire on your own terms, that's blocking you from getting to that point. And so one of those things is if you're not good at managing money, then you might have a great successful business, but you go broke, you go in the hole each and every year because your money management skills are lousy. That's one of the things I had to learn. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I let my members know, that, hey, you want to learn how to manage your money efficiently when it comes to your business. Because if you don't, it's going to be a thorn in your side, it's going to be Achilles heel, and it eventually puts you out of business if you don't get that together. And I know from personal experience, because I'm my own live case study on the do's and don'ts of being in business. And so that's just one of them. And so when you help a person change the way they think, change the way they see themselves, and let them understand that, hey, it's some things blocking you from being able to go to a whole other level where I'm trying to take you to, until you reprogram the way you see that, then you're not going to be able to go forward. And so the biggest challenge I'm having with the women I'm working with is that I let them know that when it comes to online strategies, you got to put yourself out there in the same way I do, that's going to help you get similar results inside your business like I get inside of mine. And I'm talking about video training. I'm talking about video marketing. I use videos as a way to market myself. This is my YouTube channel that you're looking at. This is my cover page that talks about how to help you build your own tax business from scratch, fast track your success. That's what I help do. And so if you're not willing to do what I'm doing inside your business like I'm doing inside my business, just know you won't get the type of results that I'm getting inside my business because you're not doing the same thing I'm doing inside your business. And so as long as you understand that, as long as you know you'll never be able to compete with me financially or any other level because you're not using the same strategies that I'm using to grow and build my business, you'll never be able to compete with me. As long as you understand that, that's going to play a big role in the type of money you're going to make, which means if you're going to be confined to local strategies, you got to be really damn good at it. And you got to really throw some money at that to make that happen for you. And you got to take the knowledge and skills and everything I'm going to give you and be able to just store it all at the local strategies of offline marketing. You know what I'm saying? And if you can do that and become an expert in marketing yourself through local strategies, then yeah, you can position yourself, especially if you live in a big city like I do, which is Chicago, then yeah, you can get away with not coming online. Because the same knowledge and information that I'm going to teach you that you're going to utilize for the online space, you can still use it for the offline space as well when it comes to your flyers and your business cards and whatever marketing content you're going to use to put together to attract people to you. The concept's going to still be the same. The only big difference is I'm able to reach more people with my online strategies versus offline strategies. And that's the difference. And so since I can reach more people, I'm able to impact more people. I'm getting more exposure, more awareness about who I am, what I do, and what's in it for them. So that allows me to get more clients much quicker and much faster than I ever could by doing local strategies and offline strategies. Because to get in front of 300,000 or 400,000 people on any given day using social media, I can't do that using local strategies. I don't have the money, first of all, to even pay for a venue that's going to allow me to sit that many people in one place. And if I had the money, it wouldn't make no sense because nobody know who I am in the first place. So why would they even show up? You know what I'm saying? So that'd be a waste of money. So the online strategies that you're going to learn from me when it comes to helping you start your own tax preparation business, it's going to put you in a position to be able to go out there and get the clients that you want to work with. You know what I'm saying? And you can still implement the offline strategies as well, but the online strategies going to supersede what you're ever going to do in your local market. You know what I'm saying? Especially if you're doing it right. And so when it comes to earning more money inside your business, there's just one aspect of it. But you want to have the mindset that when I get started, this is going to be my new way of life. I ain't going to let nothing get in the way. I'm not going to let what life had to bring my way get in the way of me making this business be successful. No matter what it is, I'm going to be all in. I'm going to be all I can be inside my business. I'm going to be dedicated and focused to learning, getting good, and mastering the training and the information that my mentor has given me so I can get the 10 results that I'm looking to get from my business based on what it was designed to do. And so that's the first thing you want to tell yourself in the dough, is that no matter what's going on, I'm going to be successful with this tax preparation business because I got a guy who has my back. He got my best interest at heart, and he knows his stuff. And so with his leadership and his training and his guidance, me being successful is guaranteed. The only way I won't succeed is if I give up. And that's how that works. As long as I don't give up, you'll be good. See, as long as you don't give up on you, you're fine. I got your back. I got everything you need to be successful. You just have to be there to take it, learn it, implement it, and position yourself to do what I do. You want to basically model your business after mine. You know what I'm saying? You want to be able to invest in you, learn this information, implement it inside your business, and position yourself to teach it to others. Yeah, and if you stick to that philosophy and master that and make it yours, and utilize the online strategies that I'm going to teach you, making money is going to be simpler than you think. Because to be able to get knowledge and skills under your belt that's going to allow you to go out here and get your own clients is priceless in itself. That's worth more than me teaching you how to start and operate your own tax preparation business. So the price point I charge might seem steep, but the value I bring to the marketplace, the value I bring to the end user, the value I bring to helping you get started and help you to make the type of money you can make inside this industry is awesome. You know what I'm saying? The sky's the limit. Only you can block that. You know what I'm saying? So if you want to set an income goal right now and say, I want to at least make $20,000 in my first tax season, that's doable. I made 40 in mine. And I have to tell you up front, all results are not typical. The average person ain't gonna make $40,000, but I have to tell you that from a legal standpoint, that all results are not typical. The average person ain't gonna make $40,000, but it's possible because if I did it, you can do it. And if you got a mentor who got the type of experience and knowledge and skills I have, you definitely can do that, but you got to come out the gate hitting it hard. You got to have no excuses. You got to be dedicated to the cause. If you're working a full-time job, you got kids, you got to be able to go work your job, spend time with your kids, hit the books, hit the training, learn this stuff, get good at it, take the information I'm going to give you, and go out there and utilize it in the way I'm telling you how to utilize it to help you out to get your clients and have them ready to do business with you for the upcoming tax season, where you can make that first $20,000 in your first season. You know what I'm saying? It's definitely doable, definitely possible, but you got to be able to hit it hard, stay focused, stay determined, don't let nothing get in the way, no excuses is what it's already all about. And so when it comes to earning more money in my mentorship business, you know what I'm saying, it's so much involved in that you know, I don't have time to cover it all because I just don't. But if you want to learn more, if you want to work with me on a much deeper level, then you want to invest in my mentorship program. But what I'm doing special, starting September 16th, I'm doing a free online workshop that's live. And it's designed to educate and empower individuals who want to start their own tax preparation business who have no knowledge and no skills whatsoever. But they always want to start their own tax preparation business. For some reason, that was the business model they wanted to get into. So this live workshop that I'm starting on September 16th is a 4-day workshop. And this is designed to educate, empower, and motivate you on what's possible for the person who wants to start their own tax preparation business, but they brand new, they ain't got no skills, no training, no nothing, they straight fresh off the boat, but they decided that tax preparation business is what they want. So this workshop is dedicated to you guys. So if you fall into that category of, I want to start my own tax preparation business, and I'm fresh off the boat with no knowledge, no skills, no nothing, then you definitely want to be here. And how you attend the workshop, which is free, is that I'm going to leave a link inside my description of my video where you're going to join my email list. And then once we get close to the due dates, I'm going to send you an email every day, which is going to have a link inside of it that's going to allow you access to the free online live workshop that starts September the 16th. The time point the time frame of when it's going to start, I haven't decided yet, but we're looking at either from 7 p.m. Central to 8 p.m. Central, one of those two time frames. I'm not sure yet. I'm sure figuring it out. So if you're looking to learn more about starting your own tax preparation business, this free live 4-day workshop is definitely designed for people who new. And I'm already working with new people, but what I do is I send people enough information through an email where they can still make a decision if they want to still go ahead and work with me with my mentorship program. So with me putting together this 4-day workshop that's going to be live starting September 16th, it's going to be a product that I'm going to be able to take it and resell it as one of my monetization skills that's going to allow me to educate people who want to learn how to start their own tax preparation business and invest in that at a small price point before they raise their hand to come work with me in my mentorship program. Because see, my mentorship program is for serious, dedicated entrepreneurs who want to hit it hard, who want to play hard, who want to be successful, and they don't want to have no excuses on why they didn't make it. And so again, we have another free workshop that started before my workshop through my mentoring coach. There's going to be a link in the description area that's going to take you to that page where you can learn more about that. Register for that. It's free as well. It starts September the 8th. And so if you register for that, you learn more about what that's about. And that free workshop that she's hosting is all designed to help people who have their own pre-existing business like I did, but didn't have no internet presence at all, leaving all that money on the table because they didn't have no internet presence. They weren't making no money from internet strategies. They weren't making no money from internet training because they didn't have the internet training and skills under their belt to even do that with this workshop with you. Or if you're the individual who has knowledge and skills or passion around something already, where you might have already been helping people do something, but you never thought about charging because you never saw it in that type of way, this workshop is definitely for you as well to see what's possible on being able to monetize and take what you already know that's in you that you can leverage to make money from as well. Workshop designed to talk to you and educate you and empower you and inspire you as well. Make it a free workshop. My mentor is hosting first. Mine is the day after hers, so register for both of them. Find out how you can take your knowledge and skills that you have already and be able to monetize that, turn it into a business model, and make significant income for yourself by learning how to put yourself in front of people who are looking for what you had to offer already. You know what I'm saying? So that's how I make my money. I don't have to go harass family, friends, co-workers, or none of that. Because I know how to put myself out in front of people who are looking for what I had to offer already. And that's what you're going to learn if you decide to join her mentorship program that's designed to help you to manifest the business that's already in you. And so I'm going to give you 2 quick examples of what I'm talking about. And from there, I'll see you in my next video. But the first example is, I know a young lady who helps people with resumes, interviews, and how to get jobs. She do that for free. She's been doing that for free because she has a hard desire to help people. She's just that type of person. This same guy told her, it's a young lady across town who charges for the same thing you do with me for free. So that's a thing. Yeah, that's a thing now. To take what you already know when it comes to the knowledge and skills that you already been using to help people, that you ain't charging a dime for. That's the thing now, that you can come online, learn how to do that right, and get paid for that and make significant income where you can even fire your boss if that's what you want to do. Second example is, I know a young lady who do custom clothing. She do tailoring. She teach high school kids how to sew. Due to the pandemic, she's not working right now. And I told her, hey, you can take that knowledge and skills you have already and bring it online and position yourself in front of people who are already looking to learn how to sew and make money from that. So those are things I'm talking about when it comes to the knowledge and skills you may already possess inside of you that you can take and monetize and bring to the internet and make a living from. But it's a right way to do that that's going to allow you to be successful, and you just get an opportunity to be educated up front for free through this workshop that my mentor is hosting. So the link for her is going to be in the description area. Go check it out, read about it, register, be there. Link for my free workshop going to be inside the description as well. It's strictly just going to allow you to join my email list where I'm going to send you out a link on that day, and I'm sending you out more information on what the 4-day series workshop is going to cover, so you already know up front what to look for and what you're going to be educated on when it comes to my workshop. And she has a link that's going to educate you right in and there on what her workshop is about. And I'll see you in my next video.